Hi guys, so today I thought I'd do this video to try to answer some of your questions on the fake fingers that I've been using to do some of my acrylic videos and gel videos. I've been getting a lot of questions about these, and so I did do a haul a while back on them and I showed when I picked them up, but I thought I'd just put this video out there to explain so far all the questions that I've got. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and leave them down below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. So what these are, I picked these up at Michael's craft store. They come in a package like this and it's got this like netting. They're called finger bubbles and they're in the Halloween area. They come 10 pieces. At the time when I bought them, they were right around $2 or $3 at full price. I have no idea if you can find these anymore. I'm guessing that they're going to be clearanced out now because we're past Halloween. So if you are able to find them, they're going to be in the Halloween section. I have no idea if they're going to carry them anymore or if you're going to be able to find them, but that's just where I picked them up. Okay, so one of the questions I got was what kind of tips I use on the finger. So this is what the finger looks like right out of the packaging. And then if you unscrew it in the back here, you can blow bubbles, and there's bubble solution inside the actual finger. I don't use that. I just leave it in there, but you could dump it out, do whatever you want. And then this is what the tip of the finger looks like. And if you're looking size-wise, it's pretty close to my thumb size. So one of the questions is, what kind of tips do I use on the finger? So the ones that I like to use are these ones here. And this is a full well clear tip, and I got this a really long time ago on eBay. You know, it came like 500 in a pack, and I think I paid like maybe a couple dollars for it. I don't know the seller because it's been probably at least 2 or 3 years that I've had these particular ones. I don't use these ones a lot, which is why I use them with the fingers. The size that I use is a size 3. And it fits it sidewall to sidewall, as you can see there. So those are the ones I use. You could definitely use the other ones, the regular half well tips or no well tips. I'm sure that they would work just as fine, or they would work just as well. These just happen to be the ones that I'm using just to get rid of, because like I said, I've had them forever and I don't use them very often. The only problem with these fingers is if you look at the nail itself, it's really flat. And when you put this finger on there, or when you put the tip on, there's a gap right in here. So I tried using glue to attach these and it didn't work. So what I ended up having to do was use acrylic, and I just got a clear bead of acrylic and I put it on there, and that's what I've been using to attach the tip. And when you do that, this is what it looks like. So again, it's the exact same tip. Size 3 is the one that I used. 2 worked as well, but it was a little bit big. I haven't done anything to this other than just attach it with the acrylic. And you can see here's the line of the tip, and then I just put a bead of acrylic, and you can see it. Sorry, my camera will focus there. And you can see the acrylic under here. And then all I would do is cut this to the length that I want when I'm ready to do my video, and then apply acrylic or gel or whatever I'm going to be doing to this particular one. So that's how I did it. And that's what it looks like. And again, this only acrylic that this has on it is just to attach the tip. I haven't built it up at all. And it already gives it that kind of arched look. So the next question I got was how to prep the finger itself. So the only thing I did was I just went in with a file and I just used this ASP file. This is a 100-180. And all I did was on the nail bed, I just scratched it up a little bit. I didn't do anything special. And you can see I didn't even scratch it up very much. And it's just to give it a little bit of a rough surface for the acrylic to attach to. And then I would just clean it with alcohol. And then I would go right in with the acrylic and the nail tip. So at the end of this video, I will show you how I actually attach it with the acrylic so you guys can see that all the way through, but I won't do that till the end. So the next question I got was whether or not I can reuse the fingers, and the answer is yes. You can pop off the nail tips and you can reuse the finger. As long as you don't drill into the finger itself, it should be fine. The plastic itself is really hard. I mean, you would have to do a lot to it to kind of beat it up to the point where you wouldn't be able to reuse it. So the next question, how do you remove the tips? Well, all I do is I simply just pop them off. So as you can see, this one's attached. There's acrylic under there, and you guys saw me do this video, the last one that I did. So all I would do is I would just take it, and I'm literally just going to pop it off, and it comes right off. And then you have a nail that you can either save or get rid of, or you can use these to display your nails. If that's what you want to do, you can set them up so they're standing up. And then I have a nail here that I can either save, put in a bag, and then I can reuse this finger here. I'll go ahead and go through all the questions that I've gotten up to this point. So where did I get it? I got it at Michael's Craft Store. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. What kind of tips do I use? I use the full well tips, but you could probably use any tip. How do you prep the finger? All I do is file the top of it just to give it a little bit of a rough surface. Can you reuse the nails? Yes, you can reuse them as long as you don't damage them. And then how to remove the tips? I just pop them off. So if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I was not able to find any more at my craft store here locally. I actually went to 2 different ones, and they're completely out, so I don't know that you guys will be able to find these like I said before. Maybe next year around Halloween time they'll bring them back. I'm not sure. So I hope this answered your guys' questions. If I left anything out, go ahead and ask down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching.